Automatic reply is one of the most common feature, or you may want to call it also as an out of office. Is one of those feature which are commonly used on many scenarios, whether you're going for holidays, PTOs, business meeting, whichever the case is, where you are not available and you may not be able to answer regular emails, and you want to let the sender know that you are not available for that particular period of a time. If you're going for vacation for a week or two, you can put that out of office. If you are in a corporate training, you can also put out of office. So there are a number of scenarios we have for out of office. So what we can do when you log into your mailbox here in Outlook for web app, and the good thing is that whatever the setting you do it, it will automatically be applied on your mobile device. It will be on your MacBook Outlook or for Windows 11, whichever the case is. It's just set it up at one place, one interface. It will work everywhere. So we click on settings here again. Then we go to automatic replies, and we're gonna put the automatic reply. And first thing you have to do is you have to turn it on. Now you notice an automatic reply during a particular period of time or not, which I prefer you have to set up the time because if you don't do it, it will just work. And again, you can always come back. Let's say after 2 weeks, you will come back and disable it. But sometime you may forget and you have your colleague or employee, whichever, they will say, hey, can you just turn it off? Again, those are the scenarios. You can also turn it off and turn it on in one of the scenario. Let's say if you are busy on a corporate training and you want to block it for a couple of hours, then automatically you want this to be turned off. Then you don't have to come back here and manually turn it off. So that's why it helps in that case. So when you turn it off, turn it on, will can set it up. And there are, like, if you see within the organization, we have outside organization. So you may want to have a different message for your people within the organization. You can put your mail, contact, emergency contacts, your managers, your supervisor details here. However, you don't want to put all these details. Somebody send you an email from outside your organization, because that email can be subscription to a third party. That email can be some event invite from sales related event, so you don't want to share your company's personal information and just put a difference, right? So you can say, hi, I'm currently out of office on PTO for the next 2 weeks. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please reach out to, you can say Kathy, for example. Her number is, for example, you can put 971-111-222, whatever, right? And you can also put Kathy at Kathy.com, just example. But here you don't want to put it. You say, hey, I'm currently out of office. The next PTO, I'll return your email as soon as, as soon as I am come back. So I will return your email as soon as I am back, or as soon as I'm available, whichever the case is. But you here, you're not putting your information, your email, all those things, and you just want to let them know, hey, I'm out of office for the next 2 weeks. I'm not available. Here, you can also select your contacts if you wanted to. That also. So we are done with this. What message you want to send within your organization and outside the organization. Here is another piece. And all these features you see here, they did not exist. Now I have logged in after a long time and I see those, but in the previous version, they were not there, which is good, because sometimes even myself, I need to block some hours on my calendar when I'm doing some work, focus work. I don't want to be disturbed. So you can do that. and you can then change the message. Hey, I'm busy. I'm working on this project for the next couple of hours this day. And then you can put the message so people within your organization will know. Bit, that's very normal. And I've seen even people who I work with, like some lawyers and all those, they do it. So for them, I think outside IT is very legitimate case for that. You can do it, and you can also put the title here, for example, right? And automatically decline. So whenever somebody sends you a message during that time, uh, email invite will be declined automatically. And decline and cancel my meeting during this period. So if you have existing meeting, they will also be canceled if you enable this feature. So that's what we are talking about for this particular feature here. This one and this one. So block my calendar, you can put the subject of why, when somebody in your organization pull the calendar, they can see why your calendar is blocked for this time. So that's how you can use these different features where it makes the most sense. And then you can put it. So let's say today is 14th. I want to send this between 5 and 15th, let's say until tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. And if somebody sends a message, it will be appear that I am out of office and I will be getting this message in my organization. So what I'm gonna do, automatic reply is enabled, and I'm gonna come here. I will say, okay, I'm going to send an email to an R2 and um, um, sales inquiry, for example, and I send it. List of contacts is empty, so we don't want to save it. Okay, it saves as a draft, which I have sales inquiry, and it just should go. So what I'm supposed to get is that I'm supposed to be getting an out of office reply from here on this mailbox right here. Hey, I'm currently out of office PTO for the next 2 weeks. And that's the message I got during this. So that's from R1, I send it to R2. However, and this is R2. So we put the auto reply on this mailbox. Automatic replies, blah, blah, blah. I'm printing out for the next 2 weeks. In the meantime, you may reach out. It was supposed to be giving me all this detail, which I have not seen it yet. But anyways, right here. Here is the detailed message. Hi, I'm currently out of office. In the meantime, if you have any question, blah, 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 let's send one more message or two. Tech support details. And he's gonna send one more. And he got this message in his inbox. And here we got right. So we already sent it. That's why we have that. That person is already there. So that's how it works. Now, if you were to look at the calendar, if I wanted to set up a meeting with AR2 for today, sync up and AR2, I wanted to sync up with AR2 and I wanted to do it today, basically. So suggested time is showing. So tomorrow until 6 p.m. So tomorrow is Thursday, and it's not blocking my calendar here. If I enable this thing out of office, for example, then if I come here, then it should not be sync up. And if I'm going to do R2, you see, now my whole calendar for tomorrow is automatically blocked. So there are two options. Either if I go and manually block my calendar or use this feature. And this way, if I'm going to schedule my meeting with this person, I know that that person is not available. So I may have to switch it to Friday or you see, or any one of these days. So this is very useful. So you do not have to block your calendar manually. You can do this alternatively. And that's how is going to work. And then you can also leverage these feature automatically decline. If somebody sends you that email, even when your calendar is blocked, then it will decline. So for example, if I go back to again 15, even if I'm busy, I'm sending the email. Okay. And you just send it and it will it will land here as an invite. However, it is not declining the message. What if I want that message to be automatically declined? Block and decline. So one is out of office and decline the message, for example. Then I'll save the setting. I'll come back here. I'm going to say sync up Thursday. And we're going to put 2. And I'm still going to do for Thursday. So Thursday I'm out, but let me just send because Friday I'm available. But if I want to do Thursday, I can come back here. I can put it sync up like here, one person not available, but still I'm sending it. And I'm going to send. So what's going to happen in this case, the email will automatically supposed to be declining and which will find it in few seconds when the email got received. You see declined away sync up and email did not even deliver here. It was previous email, which I showed you, right? Okay. So right now, so my email is already got declined. I'm currently out of PTO, blah, blah, blah. And that message has been declined. So you just want to know and cancel the meeting. So that's how it's going to work. And if you have an existing one, decline and cancel. So let's say if you have existing meeting for tomorrow, if I update it, automatically my meeting will be declined. So which for that, I have to create some meeting already for today, then enable it. So I wanted to give you an idea how does it work. And this is how you can leverage automatic replies. In my previous video, I talked about email forwarding. So if you wanted to learn about email forwarding, you may want to look back to this Outlook web app email forwarding. This is for out of office and automatic reply. In my next video, we will talk about some of the attachments. So if you like it, let me know. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and bye. So how to set up